You're watching Good Morning Carolinas with Jason Glassfold, Crystal Costa, meteorologist Darren Stack, and Amanda Kinson.
And a good Wednesday morning. The timer now is 5:19. Thanks for waking up with us. Okay, talk about a dream come true. If you've ever wanted to dine at like the best restaurants in Murrells Inlet and Garden City, all in one sitting, we've got you covered.
Yeah, News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson has the very tough assignment of being at 12 Restaurant this morning in Garden City Beach and getting ready for Taste of the Inlet. Right, Amanda?
That's right, and I'm looking forward to a delicious breakfast as well. What are we making this morning? What are we making first?
This morning we're going to start off with some black and yellowfin tuna.
Yum.
And it comes with a little spicy soy mustard and some spring mix.
Okay, well, let's get started.
Let's do that. First thing we're going to start off, we're going to get our pan nice and hot. We're going to add a little bit of oil to that.
I'll tell you what, I'm really happy to be in here because with as cold as it is, I'm liking this heat right here, too.
What's really important about that is we want to get that pan nice and hot. So while that's getting hot, what we're going to do is we're going to come around here. We're going to take a nice little piece of yellowfin tuna with our blackening seasoning. You want to make sure it's nice and moist. A good fresh piece of tuna.
Yum.
We'll just roll it over, just on the flat sides. That way when we go to slice it, you're going to get a nice profile on the side of the picture. Get that all done all the way around. Make sure you get it completely on both sides. The spice adds a nice flavor to it too, to go with the fish. And once we get this nice and hot, we'll be sliding it right back over here into that. That's going to sear it really quick.
All right. I'm getting excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'll step out of your way here. Now, this restaurant's been here for 4 years, but you just took over in October. So if people have been here before, they need to come back again, and they especially need to come to the Taste of the Inlet because they can try your stuff.
Absolutely. We're going to be bringing down the yellowfin tuna. We're also going to be bringing down a bruschetta for the Taste of the Inlet.
And we're going to try that later, too.
That'll be next coming up.
All right, so here we go.
We're going to take this. We're going to get in a nice hot pan. Get a little sizzle going on that right there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to blacken it on both sides. Let it sear. Get it nice and tasty on both sides.
Delicious, and I want to show off. This is the finished product right here.
Absolutely.
And I am going to be trying this in a little bit. Guys, yeah, my job is just so tough, and I get delicious breakfast.
I'll remember.
Rub it in.
Yeah, remember this live shot next time we see you in
nice and hot
Florence.
in there.
Or sitting around in the middle of a field,
Yeah,
4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's 30 degrees outside.
Exactly. So the Taste of the Inlet looks like so much fun. It's this Sunday. It's from 6 to 9. There's over 20 eateries all participating.
How awesome is that? That is a
Exactly.
dream come true. It really is.
And 20 restaurants throughout the Murrells Inlet area and Garden City Beach are all competing this weekend to see who is the best of the best.
It really is a dream come true. News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson is out live at 12 Restaurant in Garden City. Amanda, the seared ahi tuna looked awesome. What are you doing?
It was awesome. I ate a whole plate and they had to make another one just so we could show it off. It was so delicious. We're having the best breakfast ever. Now we are making some bruschetta, which you will also have at the Taste of the Inlet.
We will. What we're going to do is we're going to start with a little baked bruschetta. So we start off with a little crostini, basically just some French bread that we've already put a little salt and pepper on and toasted just a bit. We're going to take a little bit of our tomato mixture, which actually has some salt and pepper with your tomatoes, some basil, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of garlic. We're going to get those on these crostinis like this. A little bit of spooning those on there for you.
All right, I'll keep going with this, and then you...
go ahead. And then what we're actually going to do is we'll chop those with a little bit of fresh shredded mozzarella cheese. And that gives it a nice rich flavor to it. A little mozzarella, absolutely. And put a little basil on top there for me, Amanda. And we'll get these in the oven for you. A little fresh basil. Generally, you want to put the basil on after you put it in the oven.
Okay.
Because that'll actually wilt it and things like that. It'll crisp it up. Then we're going to put it right here in the broiler for you. We're going to give that about maybe a minute, minute and a half at the most. And with the magic,
voila!
there you go. A little baked bruschetta.
Look at that. Oh, wow. All right, so you guys have this on your regular menu?
We do. On the regular menu as an appetizer. We also offer the yellowfin tuna as well. So it should have nice tomato, that mozzarella, the fresh basil. Just very simple, not too extravagant, but
Good
Very
stuff.
good.
And that's why I love the Taste of the Inlet, too. You can go around and taste all these restaurants and have delicious food like this. Guys?
You're killing me,
I know.
Amanda. Please bring some back. Please, please, please.
It's one of those not fair mornings,
No,
but
it's not.
Amanda, she deserves
Yeah,
it.
she does. She sure does.
The Taste of the Inlet's this Sunday, 6 to 9 o'clock at the Inlet Square Mall. Don't miss it. It looks like fun.
More than 20 Grand Strand restaurants will showcase their best dishes for this Sunday's Taste of the Inlet.
Definitely. News Channel 15's Amanda Kinsit is on assignment this morning in a kitchen, making delicious food, getting ready for Taste of the Inlet.
And I'm still chewing because I'm eating because this is awesome. I know you're jealous. However, you can go on Sunday. You can taste all of this stuff. It's delicious. So far, take a look. We made some seared tuna right here and some bruschetta. And now, calamari.
Yeah, now we're going to move on to calamari, Amanda. So basically what we do is we take our calamari, we get it, we cut it ourselves. You're going to start off with just a little bit of calamari. We take it, we actually marinate it in buttermilk. What that'll do over a day or 2 days, it's going to soften it up. It's going to give it that nice tender texture as opposed to that hard rubbery texture that you get sometimes in calamari. We picked calamari because it's one of your favorites.
Yes, it is.
So we're just basically going to take this, we're going to get it into some breading. We put a little bit of seasoning in the breader. We want to make sure that we get all of that nice and coated all the way around. It's going to get a little messy. I like to use my hand. Some people use a fork or a spoon or things to move it around in there, but get plenty of that breading on there. That'll give it that nice, light, crispy texture. We're going to get it in the oil for just a minute or so. And once you pull it out, give it about a minute or 2 minutes to actually drain that excess oil, anything off of there. That way it has that nice, light, crispy texture to it, but it doesn't seem heavy or, full of grease or anything like that. We'll get this one in here, excuse me. We'll go right here.
Have at it.
We're going to get those in there. We're going to drop that down in there in just a minute for you. Spread those out a little bit because we don't want them to stick together too much. Give it a little wiggle. Drop that down in there nice. We'll get those going for you. It'll take about a minute.
All right.
Now what we did
finished
is we put that with
product
our
right here.
spicy anchovy remoulade and a little bit of our red sauce. Most people like a little marinara, but we would recommend trying it with our spicy anchovy remoulade. Gives it a really unique flavor with a light, crispy calamari. It's excellent.
So delicious. I know you guys are hungry watching me eat this. I will try to save some.
Thanks, Amanda.
Oh, she's just rubbing it in our faces.
The perks of being an on-site reporter, right? So you get to taste from 12 and more than 20 restaurants this Sunday, 6 to 9 at the Inlet Square Mall.
Morning long. We've been checking in with News Channel 15's Amanda Kinsit, who is previewing Taste of the Inlet. That is this Sunday. She is at 12 Restaurant in Garden City. She's killing us over here.
I know, tasting everything right in front of us, rubbing it in. What are you doing now, Amanda?
It's so delicious. Well, now I'm going to play the piano. They've got a piano in here. So I figure for your atmosphere, here at 12. What do you think? Am I hired?
Bravo. Bravo. We're having auditions this week anyway. So
Yeah, see,
come on
there you
in.
go. So you come to 12, you might see me here playing the piano.
Friday night, Amanda on
And
the piano.
eating the food.
Absolutely.
All right, I have to show off some of this food that we made this morning. What is this besides delicious?
What this is our black and yellowfin tuna. It's got a nice blackened seasoning on the outside. It's lightly seared. It comes with a little bit of spring mix. And our robust soy mustard sauce comes with it. It's kind of a combination between Coleman's whole grain mustard powder and soy sauce with a little bit of rice wine vinegar. Adds a nice, rich, unique flavor to it, and you get the same aromatic effect that you do from wasabi, but a richer, fuller flavor.
Yes, we already ate one of these, so you had to make
good
another
stuff.
one so we could show it off. So good. That's one of the things that you can taste at Taste of the Inlet coming up, and some bruschetta, which, sorry, I had a couple.
We are missing a piece of the bruschetta. It's good. It's just a nice little tomato mixture with some fresh basil, some shredded mozzarella cheese on a little crostini that we make right here in-house, and it's a great appetizer for yourself or to share as well.
Yeah. Now, you're new in town. Are you going to be able to go around and taste any of the other restaurants? You see what's
I
around?
hope so, but actually, we're really going to the taste because I want folks to have
A
a
taste
chance
of your
to
stuff.
exactly a chance to
obviously.
try what we're doing that may be a little different than the way it was before when we purchased. Chance to meet a lot of folks in this industry, maybe get some really good influences from the people that are there.
Yeah, well, it's a great event. It's a lot of fun, and I can tell you, your food is delicious, so I will be there, and I will be at your booth. And guys, I know that you will too, because you've been drooling over this food all morning, which you should. It's drool worthy. It's delicious, and I saved you a couple pieces, so maybe I can bring
Yeah,
Oh,
because
so
David
generous.
said it's a great appetizer for you or to share.
Awesome. Over 20 eateries are going to be at the Taste of the Inlet this Sunday, 6 to 9 at the Inlet Square Mall.